Hey guys, Jay here. Happy Friday night. I know I sound groggy because I fell asleep. But I was outside working all day today. It was about a little bit after 7 this morning. And I got to the point I think I wore myself out. Of course, I didn't eat last night. That and it was 100 degrees. But I started getting the dizzy spell when I would stand up, and it would go away real quick. But I came in and checked my blood pressure, and my blood pressure had fallen again. So I took one of the blood pressure pills, and then it all went away. So it was so I figured from now on I'm just going to eat something solid instead of just Jello and yogurt, because obviously I'm not getting enough from that, especially the way I've been working. And I mean, I was going non-stop for the last 2 days. But I got a lot done today. I got all the weeds and everything killed in the back. I got my mom's palm tree all trimmed up. Not really a pain in the ass. I hate that tree, but she's the only one I know that has a palm tree with 1-inch thorns on it. So by the time I got out of there, I looked like a pincushion bleeding everywhere. And when I was cutting them, I was just letting them fall on the ground. So I went to go in and cut another one off. I was cutting all the dead branches off of it because a bunch of them died since I was in the hospital. Nobody was keeping up with it. So by the time I was done with the tree, it looked like it had a mohawk. But yeah, even on the ground, I took a step. Next thing I know, I felt a pain in my leg, and I looked down. I got blood running down my sock and everything else, and here one of the damn thorns got me. But I got everything loaded up and took it down by the road. And down here they pick up yard debris, so today was garbage day. So I took it out, and yard debris truck never went through. So I called a garbage company, and I said, "Yard debris going today?" And she said, "You should have." She said, "I don't know." She said, "What's your address?" And I told her. And she said, "I don't know if they were through there yet or not." She said, "Let me call them." She said, "Just leave it down by the road." So she called them, and it wasn't even a half hour later, they showed up and got it. But, yeah, I don't know. No, it's hot today. It seemed hotter today than it was yesterday. But I'm trying to get everything done before my mom gets home. That way I don't have to hear, "Well, this needs done, that needs done, this needs done." If I got everything done by the time she gets here. But she'll find something. Hey, there's a pebble laying in the driveway that needs to be picked up. I bought her a bunch of new potted flowers today. The plants, like my dad used to like them on that wall. I run down to Lowe's this morning. 7 o'clock this morning, I was sitting in a parking lot when they opened at 7. But I got a magenta colored one and two white ones. And threw all the dead stuff out. It turned out really pretty. But that new mower, like I said, I got the mulching blade on there plus a bagger. There's the grass is growing again already. So I'm gonna have to mow it again, but I'm not doing it till I'm done with the back. Tomorrow there's a couple, like the filters and stuff for the pools or something back here. I'm gonna have to take them. I bought that 8x10 shed for Mom and Dad, and it's set up in the corner of the pool deck. So I'm gonna put all this stuff in there, and I'm gonna blow the deck off. I'm gonna pull the pressure washer. Well, I'm just gonna bring it right through the house. I ain't gonna waste my time trying to go the whole way around the house and the yard with that thing. But I'll just bring it up through, run it across the kitchen floor, out the back door, and call it a day. If like anything on the floor, I gotta clean it anyway, so it makes a difference. But then start pressure washing. My mom bought these big ass rubber rugs, kind of like the ones they use in restaurants, but they're like 8 feet long. So she bought them all, and they got like a rubber matting on the bottom of it. So every time something would spill in the kitchen, they'd go under the rubber matting. And we got tile in here, and I told her, I said, those rugs are doing more harm than anything else. And she said, why? And I said, because there's grout in that tile. The longer they lay there wet like that, I said, that grout's going to start lifting. It's going to screw the tile up. She's going to take them out. So I took them out and put them on the back porch. And they were laying out there. It's probably like a week before she went in the hospital. She said, them rugs out there, you might as well throw them out. I was like, sure, you buy the junk and make me deal with getting rid of it. So I gotta roll them up and get them out of here. Just so I'll throw them in the bed of the truck, take them over to the dump. But and then I'll just start pressure washing. Get everything cleaned off. And then once I'm done with that, shock the hell out of the pool. I think I got 24, 48. There's 60 packs of Clorox shock. And if that don't clear it up, well, that and I got 8 3-gallon jugs of chlorine. And if that don't clear it up, I don't know what's gonna clear it up. I filled in with dirt and plant corn in it. At least I get something out of it. Get some corn and tomatoes and peppers in and make myself a big garden. Because it's a big pool. Probably cost me more to pour the dirt in it than it will to clean it. But that was Dad's baby, so I'm going to try to get cleaned up. But the other neighbor on the other side talked to me today. The one I yelled at her about her dogs when Jake collapsed over there. She had them pit bulls and stuff, and they're trying to come through the fence after him. And we got that big, it's probably 8 foot tall cyclone fence with the white slats in it. But I told her to keep control of her dogs. And she started yelling at me, and I said, hey, my dogs ain't the one beating the hell out of a fence trying to get to my dog when he's laying there half dead. So we didn't talk for a while, but then I apologized to her after Jake died. But she seen me today, and she was come over and was talking to me. And she's some kind of nurse's aide or something. But she said, I remember seeing you last time when I was talking to your mom. You look like you were just going to kill over. She said, it's when you got smart. I said, I got smart because my mother knows better. Trying to get through, and then she's over there talking to you and blocking the only way in. And I said, I couldn't even breathe. So she said, well, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And I said, no, it's not your fault. I said, but nah, I said, everything's going all right now. I said, this morning I woke up, I was fine. Until I went out in that heat like that. That's when I started getting, like, not lightheaded all the time. Just when I stood up, I'd get like a little bit lightheaded, then it would go away again. But it still scared me because I sure as hell don't want to end back up in the hospital. That and that little twerp doctor didn't give me enough meds to get through. So the other doctor from Sea Pines is coming on Monday. So he can refill all my meds for me. Thank God. Because the meds that little twerp doctor gave me was working great for me. Well, I'm running out of them one after the other. So they seemed like they didn't care, but I called Parrish and everybody else. Well, here next thing I know, they called to confirm an appointment with him. And I talked to the lady. I said, well, they said I couldn't see anybody at home health care until I go to the other doctor. And they said, well, they called us and said you're running out of meds. So he's going to make a special visit. We fit you into the schedule when we could. She said it'll be on the 29th between 1 and 5. She said, so you should have your meds probably Tuesday. You can pick them up. So, which is great, fine with me. Because I sure as hell don't want to go back to what I was before. But, yeah, see, Bella, you come to Dr. J's therapy clinic, you'll get healed here, or die trying. My motto is work, 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 work. Give a damn if you're tired, thirsty, whatever it is, you just keep pushing. Why I sit there with a big glass of iced tea watching you. Make sure you do a good job. Yeah, I don't care what kind of job you do as long as it's perfect. And Melody with that dumb Roxy. Melody said about her electric going out. She said, I don't know, maybe I'll just go to sleep. And Roxy looked like she just died a sudden death. Boom. Fell over on Melody. Like, she's like, now you talking, Mom. Bedtime. She just went out like that. As soon as Melody said, just go to sleep. That dog, I don't know, that dog just like bunk. It was funny to watch. But, no, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I ate some chicken for supper today. And then tomorrow I'll get up and eat a bowl of Cheerios before I go outside. But like I said, I just don't want to end up where I was. But I'm not going to push myself either. Like I said, I've been pushing myself the last couple of days trying to get as much done as I could. More, at least the back porch is right beside the back door, so if I get hot, I can walk inside and sit down with a Gatorade and take a break. I get to the point where I get in a rush, like I want to sit down and take a break, and I figure out where to get up and go get done. So my breaks usually only last like maybe 5 minutes at the most. But that's what Jay's therapy clinic will do for you. If you ain't sick, you will be. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to get going. I sounded groggy when I got on here because I fell asleep once. So I might get over here and I'll be up for a little bit now, then I'm going to hit the sack again. Alright, guys, well, I love y'all. God bless. Please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget the damn likey button, Betty. I'll see you all on the flip side. Good night.